Welcome back to Success with Steven. My name is Steven Smith. On this channel, we discuss all things financial literacy. Today, we're discussing an often overlooked but incredibly powerful financial institution, SECU Credit Union, or State Employee Credit Union of Maryland, or MD. Now, this credit union accepts everyone and has high limit credit cards. You can be approved for up to $35,000 on a credit card, and I'm going to show you how to become a member step by step. We'll go over each credit card to determine which one might be best for you. And last, we'll go over the data points for approval with this credit union. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. SECU, or CQ, you can call it either or, formerly known as the State Employees Credit Union of Maryland, or SECU-MD, is Maryland's largest state-chartered, federally insured credit union. This credit union was founded in Baltimore in 1951 and has grown to serve over 250,000 members across the state with more than $5 billion in assets, placing it among the nation's top 60 credit unions by asset. SECU operates around 21 to 23 financial centers, including physical, digital, and virtual centers. It's supported by access to over 50,000 supercharge free ATMs via the co-op network. Now, membership eligibility is broad. However, anyone can join SECU right now. While originally focused on state employees, eligibility now extends to nearly all Maryland residents, allowing individuals to join through family, employment, alumni affiliations, or for everyone else, a one-time contribution to the SECU MD Foundation. Membership is a soft pull from Experian or Equifax. I've seen reports on both. For me personally, it was an Equifax soft pull. SECU's full suite of financial services includes savings and checking accounts, consumer and business loans, mortgages, credit cards, investment products, and comprehensive digital banking tools. So next, we're going to go to the SECU website, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can become a member step by step. Currently, we are on secumd.org. You want to make sure that you're looking at the correct website because there are multiple credit unions that are actually called SECU, but this will be the website that you are looking for. When you get to the website, look at the very top. Depending on when you're watching this video, this may have changed, but you should look for membership. Click on that, and you'll be brought to a screen that allows you to open an account. Now, this screen, once again, it might change. You can go to I'm currently a at the very top, and you could just say other, all right? Once you do that, you can click on Get Started, and you'll be taken to a screen like this, and you can choose to apply as an individual or joint if you like to join with someone else. But for the demonstration, we're going to select individual. You'll then be asked to provide your citizenship. Let them know if you're a U.S. citizen, permanent resident of the United States. For this example, we'll just select U.S. citizen, of course. Then you'll want to enter your email address and your mobile phone number. So the next thing that you'll be asked to do is to scan your driver's license. So that way you can quickly fill in your personal information. If you click continue, you'll probably get a screen like this where it'll ask you for a QR code. You want to grab your phone, scan the QR code. You'll receive a text shortly, and then you'll be able to scan your driver's license. All right, so I just successfully scanned the front and back of my driver's license. I also had to take a selfie. Once you do that, it'll say that your ID upload is complete and you can continue to the next page. And then your address should pre-fill automatically with what was scanned on your ID. Obviously, this is going to be blocked out for me, so you won't see my current address, but for you, it should auto-populate, and then you'll click on Next. It'll then show your ID driver's license, your ID number, the state it was issued in, and the expiration date. All of that will automatically be right here for you, and you can just click on Next. You'll then be asked to enter your social. Again, it's no hard pull for you to actually join this credit union. They just need to identify who you are. Then you'll be asked if any of the following statements actually apply to you or the joint owner of this account. Number 1, do you send or receive electronic transfers like PayPal, Bitcoin, ACH, etc. of more than $10,000 monthly from this account? 2, initiate international wires or other foreign electronic transfers through the account. Or 3, you deposit or withdraw cash amounts greater than $10,000 in cash per month. I would select no. If you select yes, it could prohibit you from actually opening this account. And then it's going to ask about your employment status. If you're retired, student, or other, you'll want to select that. I'm just going to select employed for this option. You can then put your occupation, whatever you would like to add here. And then once you've entered exactly what your occupation is, you can click on Next. You also have the option to add 2 payable on death payees. If you would like to add that, then you can. I'm not going to really go into anything else about that. I'm just going to click no and then next. All right, and the last section that you should get is agreements and disclosures. From here, you want to actually read all of this information. It's going to let you know about privacy disclosures and your membership agreement, as well as your standard overdraft practices and your electronic notice agreement. Definitely, read that, but you will have to agree to this in order to actually join this credit union. Once you do, you'll type your name, you'll click on next. Now, I'm going to stop right here because I've already joined. I already have an account that's created, and you should get approved instantly and be able to access your account online. Now, there may be another portion after this that will show how you do the online setup or choosing your username. Again, I'm not going to be able to show you because I already have an account, but if it is there, just follow the prompts and you should be all good to go. And again, anyone can join, and you will need to fund this account. I won't be able to show you that portion. It's going to be, I believe, $25 for the checking or savings and then $10 for the other account. So you'll at least have to deposit $35 in order for you to open this account. All right, that is just a part of what it takes to become a member. So once you do that, you'll be all set. You'll create the online portion, and then you can move on to actually applying for these credit cards. So let's actually take a look at what credit cards are being offered and which one might be best for you. All right, currently we're back on the home screen. I did want to point out they do offer business products. If you guys are interested in learning about any of their other business products being offered, please drop a comment. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to cover that in a future video. But for today, we're looking at personal, and then we're going to be looking at credit cards. And then we're going to go to all the credit cards that are offered. You should get a screen that looks very similar to this. And we're going to take a look at all the cards. The first card that we're looking at is the UMD Affinity Visa card. This is the official credit card of the Maryland Terrapins. I have no idea who that is, but hey, it's their official card. You can earn 3x points on gas, groceries, and your streaming services, 2x points on dining and travel, 1x points on all other purchases. One of the most important things about this credit union is that they have 5 0% APR cards. A majority of all the cards that we're going to see on this list will offer 0% APR for 12 months on purchases from the date the account was opened. After that, you'll be subjected to the regular APR, which can change depending on the time you're watching this video. Currently, it's from 16.74%. So just keep that in mind. Depending on when you're watching this, you'll want to go back to the website and see what are the current rates. You'll also want to keep in mind that even though they do offer balance transfers with 0% APR, they need to be requested within 90 days of account opening. And that offer also will include a fee of 3% on all balance transfers. This is a no annual fee card. There's no cash advance fee or foreign transaction fee. There are some additional perks for this card, but it seems to be like more if you're in Maryland and you're a fan of the Terrapins, then I guess you can get 10% off in stadium concessions and merchandise at the SECU Stadium and Xfinity Center during Maryland athletic events. If that's something that you're interested in, then this card will probably be the best one for you. But if not, that's okay. You can pass this one up, or you can still use it for the 0% APR, and it does offer some decent rewards. Now let's move on to the next card. The next card that we're looking at is the Visa Signature Card. Now, pretty much for the most part, this will give you similar things that you'll get with the previous one. You get 0% APR for 12 months on purchases from the date of the account being opened, and you also get the 0% APR for 12 months on balance transfers. Same exact time frame, 90 days of account opening, and the offer has the same exact fee. You can earn 3x points on dining, travel, Amazon, and iTunes, 2x points on gas and groceries, and 1x points on all other purchases. This is also a zero liability protection with the EMV chip security, no annual fee, no cash advance fee, and no foreign transaction fee. So pretty much if you're not a Terrapins fan, if you don't live in Maryland, but you just want a 0% APR card with some points that you can earn and redeem on, and if you do like to travel, you like to eat out, and if you shop on Amazon or iTunes, then this card will probably be best for you. Same APR after the 0%, it's 16.74%. But again, check the rates when you watch this video. They will change depending on where the prime rate is. The next card we're looking at is the cashback Visa card. And I'm not going to go over the exact same offers that it has as far as 0% APR. You can see that here. It offers you the exact same thing as the two previous cards, but you earn 2% cash back on gas and groceries and 1% cash back on every other purchase with no annual fee, no cash advance fee or foreign transaction fee. So if you just want to get a flat 2% or 1% cash back card, then this is very good for you. I mean, it's really basic. You can pretty much get that with any decent credit card at this point, but if you like this one and you just want cash back, this will probably be the best one for you. Next, we have the first rate Visa card. Everything else is the same with this card as far as 0% introductory APR and those offers, except it does not have any sort of reward, points, or cashback offer. Instead, it has lower APR. The APR for this card right now at the time of recording this video is 14.24%. So with that being said, you get the 0% APR for the first 12 months, and the people that have this card can enjoy the benefits of having a lower interest rate, so that way it doesn't cost you as much to finance debt. In my opinion, if you're going for the 0% APR, use it for what you need it for in the 12 months, and then I would just move the debt over somewhere else or just pay it off so that you won't have to worry about interest. So if you just want a car with lower APR, then this will be good, but I don't really see the need in using this unless you intentionally plan on carrying debt and paying interest, which I would hope you're not planning to do. Now, the next card on our list is the starter Visa card. You can build your credit foundation with this card. I will be going over some data points on this just to let you know, because I kind of don't like this card, but if you are just starting to build your credit and you want to get a credit union that's not Navy Federal or some of the other ones, then this may be an option for you. But again, we'll go over this one. However, this one doesn't really give you too much to offer. Then we have the secured Visa card. This one also helps you build your credit, except you're going to be the one that has to give a deposit in order to start with this card. I'll also be going over this one. If you would like to look into this, then you can, but there are a lot better secured card options. So I couldn't really recommend this, but just know that there is a secured card that you can get with this credit union. And last, we have the student Visa card. This one is also just like the starter, except you can earn 1 reward point per dollar that you spend. So there is like a little benefit there, but other than that, I probably wouldn't recommend this. Even if you were a student, you might as well get one of the other cards where you can get cash back or you can earn points, as well as 0% APR. So you don't really need to get this. It is available though if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. So now that we've gone over each of the SECU credit cards, let's talk about some of the data points. Now, in order for you to get approved for these cards, I recommend you have a credit score of at least 640 or higher. This will be a hard pull from Equifax or Experian. Now, in my opinion, I did apply for their cards. It was a hard pull from Equifax that was attempted. As far as I know, the maximum credit exposure could be anywhere between $30,000 and potentially $35,000. And once again, SECU has 7 credit cards to choose from with no annual fee, and 5 of the 7 will have 0% APR for 12 months. Now, I did mention a few things I wanted to discuss as far as the secured card option. I want to point out that that card does not graduate to an unsecured version. However, after demonstrating responsible credit behavior and using the card for 12 months, SECU will see if you can pre-qualify for an unsecured version. If you are approved, they will close that secured card and you open up a new card with a new account number, and I believe they will graduate you to the first rate Visa card, the one that had the low APR. Now, I don't like that for a few reasons. Reason number one, it takes 12 months, an entire year, just for you to graduate. If you were to use something like Navy Federal, they're already going to start considering you for graduation after 6 months. They might even return your deposit after 3 months. It just depends. So I don't really like that. Secondly, you'll have to open another credit card account, which will shorten the average credit age for your credit profile, and you'll have to receive another hard inquiry 1 year later. I do not like that. However, if you still wanted to get that secured card option, the limit can range from $250 to $5,000, and that would be, of course, you putting up your own money for a deposit. I also want to note that when you receive one hard inquiry, you can apply for any other product without receiving another hard inquiry for 30 days. points. So if you want to look at an auto loan or even a personal line of credit, I would highly recommend that you do that within the first 30 days. That way you don't have to take any other inquiries. All right, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are interested in this credit union, please drop SECU in the comments below. I would love to make more content about this credit union if you are interested. And if you did join this credit union and you are approved for any of their credit card products, please drop your data points in the comments below. That will help other people who are interested in this credit union, so hopefully they can get approved. And make sure to mention your credit limits as well. That's a very important part for others to be able to gauge exactly how much they might get approved for, especially because things can change depending on the economic climate. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to join My Success University. We share information like this all the time as far as credit unions, credit cards, data points, among a lot of other great information that doesn't have to do with just credit unions or credit cards or banks or anything like that. Some of the things that we discuss are money mechanics and just the infrastructure of this entire financial system. And if you would love to learn more about that, please join as soon as possible. Just for a heads up, the membership for 1000 free has closed. It is now paid to join. So just be aware that when you do that, you will have to pay in order to access this community. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and you guys have a wonderful day.